All right, welcome. This is the recap of the Monday, September 27th, 2021 City Council meeting and work session. We actually had a very lengthy and informative work session. That's where probably a lot of the things that happened tonight took place. We had 4 different groups come to present to us. The first one was the Itasca Trails Study and Strategic Planning for Future Trail Development and Marketing presentation from Megan Christensen of Visit Grand Rapids and Sarah Carling of the Community Economic Development Association. Very interesting. There are monies available for tourism in various pockets from the COVID money, and although it will be a competitive grant request, they're requesting that we submit a grant on behalf of the whole county, and we would be one partner in that, to take a look at our trail system and our users and economic impact of that. And so the strategy would to create a multi-level interactive trail map, create uniform signage and trailhead kiosks, and create marketing and promotion advertisement to attract new outdoor recreation visitors to vacation in Itasca County. And the study that would be done after the grant is received would be extensive data that would allow us to know who to market to, what age group, what market, what location, and what services they would like. So this is both motorized and non-motorized trails in Itasca County, and we will see what happens with this grant request. Second item was from our fire department, the Fire Relief Association. The fire department gets money from the state and other sources for their retirement, and that's what the fire relief means. And they're given money, but they're very careful about how much is put into their retirement accounts, because we want to make sure that things are actuarially solid, that the city won't have to come down the line and have to come up with a lot of money to put into their fund if they're not solvent. So their fund is extremely solvent right now, but we also recognize the possibility of market downturns, and so we took a look at they're nearly 160% funded right now, and so we're taking a look at gradually increasing the amount per firefighter that goes into that fund. And so they presented their case this evening. The third item was from our police department. They came to us with a proposal to purchase body and car cameras and tasers. Previously, we have not had body cameras, and they have done an extensive look into the company and the costs of buying those. And I think in today's environment, the council seemed to agree that having body cameras and better car cameras makes a lot of sense. And so our city administrator will come back to us with a plan on how to take care of that, but it seemed like the council this evening was very supportive of that request. It protects both our officers and the public, is our belief. And finally, we had a department head report from the Public Utilities Commission. Julie Kennedy, their general manager. Their department is semi-autonomous from the city, but we like having Julie come every so often, just so that we can be aware of what's happening on the public utility side of things in the city. She especially gave us an update on what happened with the July storm and power outages and so forth, and it was a very informative report that she gave us. At our regular meeting tonight, we had a very lengthy consent agenda, but only 4 items on the regular agenda. 3 of those dealt with hiring. So at a previous meeting, we approved 2 police captains Morgan and Kevin Ott. And before the meeting tonight, both of those were sworn in and pinned and are now officially police captains for the city of Grand Rapids. Because of that, there's a domino effect, and both of those were police sergeants, and so we hired 2 new police sergeants tonight, Jeremy Nelson and Matthew O'Rourke. Both were promoted, one full-time and one temporarily to the police sergeant positions, and we know that they'll do a good job in that capacity. Due to an opening in the Public Works Maintenance Department, we had a new hire, Jesse Hitty, who has worked for a company in the city, and we're glad to have Jesse on board in our Public Works Department. And finally, we had an opening due to a retirement in the Public Works Mechanic area, and we appointed Matthew Bush this evening to that position, who's also got a lot of experience in this area. So we made a number of good hires tonight and had a lot of information presented to us. It was a good meeting, and we will meet again on October 11th in a couple weeks here, and we will see you then. Enjoy the good weather until then.